What is going on, guys? We are back with another episode of our Pokemon TCG Pocket, and in today's episode, guys, we're using the brand new Magnezone in combination with the new Darkrai EX card. So if you guys are hyped for the episode, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already. We're gonna go over the deck list, then of course, always leave a comment and let me know what you would change about the deck. There's a few different options I'm gonna talk about at the end as well, because I don't know if this is a perfect deck list, but the general consensus idea of it is that this genetic apex Magneton is able to consistently boost itself with electric type energies, and then Magnezone comes in once you have like maybe 3-4 electric energies and a couple dark energies, and you attack for 110 damage every single turn. Darkrai is able to sit there and be a basic version of Greninja as long as you stack energy onto it. Once you get 3 energy, you do 80 damage. And then Druddigon is the one from Mythical Island that basically just sits there in the front lines and does a lot of chip, the thing. The Dream lead is Druddigon with Darkrai lead. And then you get a Magnemite into Magneton slowly. And then really build up the Magneton with its ability over and over and over again. It's a last-ditch effort. If you can, you want to get a kill with Druddigon Darkrai first, and then come in with Magnezone super late. There is some little tech things you could do, right? We're running Giant Cape in this one to give Druddigon 20 more HP, but the other alternative is running Rocky Helmet and then giving 40 damage of recoil on Druddigon, which is interesting. The other options that you ditch Cyrus and Cape and a few other things and figure out a way to play Dawn, and then you can sort of kind of get energy quickly switched over to things if you need to, but overall I don't think Dawn's as necessary in this deck, and so we ended up opting for the Cyrus play of it. When it comes to Pokemon communication, I think the ideal number for basics is 5. This deck has 6, so it's a little bit clunky at times. And of course, it's a 1-up, so it can be situationally good. It can situationally be bad. Cyrus, you know, in theory, you have the chip damage on things, and so you should be able to. But Sabrina also has viability here. Like, you could switch out communication for a Sabrina. The one thing about it, though, is that right now communication is the only evolution searcher that you have. So it's difficult to justify not playing it over something else. And so this is sort of kind of where we're at with this, where I think that this deck wants like 23 cards and it's only able to really fit 20. So yeah, it is what it is. But let's get into some games here and let's see what we can accomplish here. So this deck, unfortunately, I find that I make a lot of mistakes in testing this deck. I was making a lot of mistakes. It's a complicated deck to run. You have to sort of kind of go against your instinct on some things. I always seem to forget that it's only electric energy that leave Magnezone, and so I need to be a little bit better at making sure that I keep Magneton in the back and charging up electric energy. So, okay, so we get Druddigon lead. We have a coughing start. Okay, works for me. But we do get a Magneton right away, so I should be able to evolve it and at least be able to start getting the energy onto it. I'm going to put 2 dark energy onto it really early as well. Actually, we get Darkrai, so just kidding. Never mind. We're going to do something totally different. But what we're going to do is we're going to play our Pokeballs here. Ideally, what I'm looking for is a second Druddigon. Giant Cape works too, though. So we'll play another Pokeball, and we get second Darkrai. I'm okay without Darkrai for right now, but I am going to put the energy on this and just kind of chill. The 20 extra HP is good for Druddigon, so we'll put that there. Okay, we'll just end our turn like that. Next turn, we'll start putting energy onto... We'll get the energies going onto Magneton. But I need you to be attacking this Druddigon to actually be effective. I don't think this deck is particularly aggressive. I could actually see them just loading up Darkrai entirely and not worrying about, yeah, like they'll do poison damage and then they'll also just use Darkrai. Yeah. So we're playing this really passive game where we're doing no damage and they're doing a ton. So I need to be a little bit more careful. But I need to be careful enough. I could switch out Leaf at some point here. Okay, Professor's Research again. Do this. Second Magneton. We're gonna play that. We're gonna do this and get you down to a point that if I do end up getting a Leaf, I can switch it. And otherwise, we just Volt Charge here. And that's how we play that turn. So, next turn, we'll have enough energy on Darkrai to be able to knock out Weezing if we have to. But in the meantime of it all, we are just building up Magnetons that can attack for decent damage. Yeah, and now... Oh, you're going to actually do chip damage here? This is what you're doing? I think that's a mistake. I think you shouldn't be just taking 20 extra damage. You're tackling here. If I had Leaf, that's just a KO on you, buddy. And I get Leaf. Alright, so we're going to just continue to do this. Volt Charge up. Volt Charge up. I am going to... Doesn't really matter, but I am going to do this. What I ideally want, and I'm not going to get it. No, I'm going to leave here. I'm going to leave. I'm going to be aggressive. Because you can't attack me with Darkrai next turn, so I at least can force something here. Yeah, we'll get a KO here. You can't knock me out in return. So I think that's pretty solid trade here. And yeah, we just continue to work the Magnetons. Unless you evolve, I think there's no real reason not. Okay, you have the evolution, that's 90. Okay, so I put the energy onto Darkrai. But you're gonna Cyrus out? That's fine with me. I'm actually okay with that. Giant Cape. I don't think it matters. Oh no, it does matter. It does matter. Oh no, it won't because I'm Rough Skin. Rough Skin will change the damage for me. That's perfect. Because I can stick energy onto a new Darkrai. Yeah, I can stick energy onto a new Darkrai. Perfect. So we'll play this second Darkrai. That'll drop me down to 70. I'll be able to attack with that. Yeah. We Volt Charge here. We Volt Charge here. And Dark Prism. Now, if you happen to have, Dawn here, you can fast track this Darkrai to attack back. But I will need to kind of figure out something here. Yeah, Nightmare Aura. You can't attack me unless... Ooh. Ooh. Okay. We're in a good spot. We're in a good spot. I outdamage you. I do outdamage you. The question is... I think the 20 HP matters. So I think we're actually going to do that. We're going to continue to Volt Charge. In the event that we ever get a Magnezone in our last 4 cards of the deck. Holy. Okay, Dark Prism here. There we go. So we kind of have you in a checkmate scenario, sort of. Not fully, but sort of. Yeah, my opponent concedes. So, first game in the bag. 4 cards left, never got a Magnezone. That is crazy to me, but we will take that W. As you can see, it's a very technical deck, right? So, there we go. So next game, we might not be able to get a lot of games with this. These are all very slow games, but 3 games, hopefully we'll be able to kind of showcase everything here nicely. All right, so here, let's see, next one. Let's see what we got. All right. Game number 2. Okay, we're going first this time. We got double Drud. Double Drudagon lead is fine with me. I don't know that it's always best to play 2 Drudagons anymore, though, but like in terms of like playing them both at the same time. But okay, we're playing Farfetch'd. Yeah, you want to be aggressive against a Farfetch'd. Okay, we get Magnezone right away this time. Beta Magnemite. Okay, we're gonna cape here. And okay, end our turn. So hopefully we can top deck a Magneton here soon. Or a Darkrai. And then really start punishing this Farfetch'd. Okay. So the Duck is going to sit here and attack us for 40. Yep. The nice part is, technically, Farfetch'd does trade with this, but we get a KO out of trading, so it's actually kind of nice that way. I am just going to stick the energy onto this. And Volt Charge. Okay. So again, the whole strategy is wait as long as possible on Magneton to evolve. And unfortunately, we're playing Grass, which has just a ton of HP pools around it, so it might be a little difficult on this one. Yeah, you're gonna switch here. The chip actually matters though. But you can potentially get a KO with a high roll. Which is out of our control, right? It's out of our control. There we go. Okay, 40 damage here. But I actually I'm okay with this because you'll take 20. A second Giant Cape is huge, but I'm actually gonna just hold off on it. I'm gonna hold off. Actually, I'm gonna leave here. I'm gonna leave here and retreat out to this. Does putting the second cape on benefit me right now? Turn 40 to 160. 80. Yeah, it makes it have to get heads twice to be able to knock me out, which is the chip damage that I need on it. So we're gonna do this. And then I need to start being able to put energy onto Drudagon to switch out if I can. Okay, 20 healing here. I don't know if we can win this matchup. This one is a tough one here. Okay, there we go, there we go, there we go. Do that, only do 40. Continue to only do 40. I'll continue to chip you down. Okay, that's a big pot of greed here. There's Darkrai. Perfect. So Darkrai starts giving me some chip damage here, which is big. Darkrai gives me some chip damage that I didn't have before. Okay. Now we're doing that. Next turn, I can actually revenge the Exeggutor if you don't have healing. But I can pick up a KO here, no problem. Okay, you do get the extra one this time. So at this point... I probably need to be aggressive against the Celebi, right? I probably need to be aggressive against Celebi. So we'll do this. I could force in Farfetch'd. Okay. So we Volt Charge here. We put the energy onto Darkrai. And I guess at this point, now we evolve to Magnezone. So that we can get the 2-point KO here. This Celebi just can't hit the 3 heads that it needs. If it gets a 3 for 3, we do lose. If it only gets 2 out of 3, we win. And that's big. Because I can also force in Farfetch and just make it a much easier KO as well. But I also pick up a KO just from Magnezone and putting the last energy on Darkrai too. So my opponent needs triple heads here. Sabrina? Okay. I'm okay with this. Okay, Giant Cape actually matters, but the Druddigon actually cancels that out. The Druddigon cancels that out. That's perfect. So now I just need 1 heads here. Okay, 1 heads here is all that you needed. But you pick up a KO here, which is fine. That brings you down to 130. Yup. Okay. I just put the energy onto Darkrai, and I promote Magnezone here. And we get the KO. We get the W here. Okay, so energy onto Darkrai. And the perfect amount, 110, does knock out the Celebi, but we had Cyrus as well. So all good there. So that's 2 W's here. Very, very fun. Very, very technical, right? You need to make sure that you have the energy on Magnezone or nothing works at all. So you just have to be patient. You have to be patient. Pick your point of attack, right? So yeah, so next game here, this is probably the last one for this one, but maybe one more after this, but we'll see. These games go a little bit longer, right? Like that, both these matches have been like 7-8 minutes, right? So they're longer games, but these are the ones that I enjoy though. I like the fast-paced ones where you win and lose on 1 turn. Like sometimes they're fun when you just kind of want to like mindlessly play, but this one's kind of like you have to be real smart about it. So with our current lead choices, I think I have to lead Darkrai. As much as I don't want to. And the real problem with this right away is that if you have Misdreavus, you can start confusing me potentially. And then I'm just in a lot of trouble early. But I do have a Leaf to switch out, so I guess it's not totally hopeless here. Okay, there's a Druddigon that makes that a little bit easier. And there's a second Magnemite. I'm gonna play the first one. But I will kind of slow play this as though it's possible to do something. Do I play the second one? Maybe I wait on it. Maybe I wait on it. It depends on what you're playing. Like, if this is just Miss Drevis, like, it depends on who the backup Pokemon is. If it's Mewtwo, I probably want to do the second Darkrai in the field, right? Okay, so you're only gonna get one energy here, which is actually a pretty significant deal. So we're gonna do this chip here. And I think what I'm gonna do is switch out the Druddigon. I haven't took any damage, so it makes it a little bit harder for you to punish me with it. And we'll do that. And then I am set up next turn that if you aren't aggressive, you two in the back. Okay. Okay, works for me. Potion. I don't think the potion matters unless you have two of them. Because you're going to attack me, do 20 damage anyways. It doesn't even matter regardless. Because... Oh, you're leafing out here too. So you're switching out to be passive here. Okay. We can play the game a little bit, obviously, with this, but it's a little bit challenging. Because I don't want to be just giving this a free ride here either. We'll do that. The question is, how aggressive do I want to be about it? So I could try to really force this Mewtwo, but... I mean, you just played a Leaf to do this. Do I want to be aggressive back? Or do I just want to wait a turn? I guess I end turn. I guess I end turn. It's okay. And you're playing Ghastly Gengar? What? Okay, there's a second. Okay, we're playing a second one. I will be aggressive about it. I don't want to be giving up a 2-prizer though. That's the only thing that's concerning to me here. Do this. Do this. I'm gonna be aggressive against this Mewtwo. Charge up. Pressure this. Okay. So you'll be able to do 50 to me. Yeah, you'll be able to do 50. But I'm willing to trade a 2-prizer for 2-prizer here if I need to. 90 is not enough on Miss Magius. $90 is not enough on Miss Magius. First things first, we put this onto it. We Volt Charge this as well. We Volt Charge this as well. I could be a little cheeky about it. Actually, that's what I'm gonna do, is be a little cheeky about it. We'll do this. And I still have the energy commitment. To do this. And then I can spinning attack. And unless you have Giovanni, you actually can't, you can't knock out Magnezone. Or Magneton. And if you confuse me, I can evolve, do damage. Yeah, I think that's actually really, really good. Oh. Yeah, there you go. So 70 damage here, that's fine. Being confused is not a big deal in this particular situation. We'll just continue to put energy on. I'm going to evolve to get out of the damage that I'm currently in. We'll put the chip on you here so that Miss Magius is going to be in a real rough spot. And I Thunder Blast here. And now you're down to 10 HP. Even though you pick up a KO here. There's Gengar. Okay, so no more supporters. Actually, that's huge. That's actually massive. Okay, I'm in a little bit of trouble then. Oh, wait, you couldn't attack, though. You couldn't attack. Alright, we Volt Charge here. I'm gonna get this chip on the Gengar. Obviously, I can't Cyrus right now, so I need to just make sure that I even have the ability to get an evolution here. The fact that you're able to play a 3, 2, and 1 stage Pokemon, though, is a bit of annoying to me, but okay. Okay, Thunder Blast here for 110. You're only going to be able to pick a 1 KO on me. It's not going to matter what you do. Okay. Because if you switch out Gengar, I Cyrus and I win the game. Okay, there's 100. You're going to knock out this Magnezone. That's okay. And I don't even need to risk anything. We come and get this KO with this Darkrai. And that is GG's to my opponent. Very cool deck that they had. But wait. You're playing a Miss Magius again? What? Can we talk about what their deck is? So 3, right? 4 from Mewtwo, 5, 6 for Miss Magius, that, and then you're gonna play Routes, Guard of War. You're only playing one of everything. I feel like that's like, how do you have any consistency with that? How do you have any consistency with that? Anyways, that is basically our showcase of this deck today. I thought we had a pretty good showing with it. Did we lose? Did we lose a game? I can't even think about it right now, but yeah, this is the deck here once again, just so you guys can see it once again. Very, very fun deck. Let me know in the comment section down below if you would change anything. Make sure to like, subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you guys the next one.